Hi, welcome to Conservative Apologetics. Nancy Pelosi famously said here a couple days ago that all of these protesters were un-American, that were protesting against the health care bill. And that raised quite a stink. Well, President Obama came out yesterday and said, you know what, I disagree with her. I think he said, I think there's actually a pretty long tradition of people shouting at politicians in America, unquote. That was through White House Deputy Press Secretary Bill Burton. He goes on to say, quote, the president thinks that if people want to come and have a spirited debate about health care, a real vigorous conversation about it, that's a part of the American tradition, and he encourages that because people do have questions and concerns. And so if people want to come and have their concerns and their questions answered, the president thinks that's important. Now, if you just want to come to the town hall so that you can disrupt and so that you can scream over another person, he doesn't think that's productive. And as a country, we've been able to make progress when people talk out what their problems are, not trying to shout each other down, end quote. The president actually, and then it says at a town hall meeting in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, Burton said, the President Obama thinks we're going to be able to have a constructive conversation, and he'll continue to do that at the town hall later in the week and throughout this effort. Now, isn't this the same president that just a couple days ago said, look, people who are in the way of this, who made this mess, just need to sit down and shut up. We don't want them to talk. We don't want to hear them talk. Now, certainly he was referring to people in Congress. But you know what? If he's trying to stifle the Republicans in Congress, why would he even worry about stifling us? Think about it. We're a representative democracy. When he tells our congressmen, our senators, who happen to be Republicans, to sit down and quit talking, what's he doing? He is stifling your voice and he's stifling my voice. Why? Because he's stifling our elected representatives. And we are a representative democracy. So, Mr. Obama, you can't play both sides of the fence on this thing. You can't stand up and sound noble when Nancy Pelosi sticks her big old foot in her big old mouth and come out and say, oh, no, debate is healthy, it's good. Well, as long as they don't get disruptive and debate in a way we don't like. But debate is good. We need debate. But you know what? We don't want your elected representatives to debate this issue because they're part of the problem. They created the mess. So just sit down and they can shut up. Oh, and by the way, since we tell them to sit down and shut up, that means we really don't want to hear your voice either because you're their constituents, and we just want them to sit down and shut up. Come on, Mr. President, give me a break. Either you're for free and open and spirited debate, or you're not. Don't sit there and say, on the one hand, yes, I think free debate and open debate is a good and healthy thing, and on the other hand, tell our elected representatives whom you don't like to sit down, be quiet, stop talking, and get out of the way so we can get this done. That's a double standard, Mr. President. It's hypocritical. And I think you need to decide what you're going to do. Whether you're going to support free and open debate across the board, or just tell everybody in America that disagrees with you, oh great one, to shut up. Maybe you might score more points just doing that and just say, look, if you disagree with me, just shut up. At least we'd know where you stand. Here's the thing, America. The Obama administration does not want your input. The Democrats are going to push through this health care bill come hell or high water. They want it. They're talking about rejecting any need for any help from the Republicans. They're going to push it through. You need to let them know if they push this through, their job is over. You will not elect them again. You need to let your congressmen and senators know that. The only way you will stop this bill is to let them know their job is on the line. Thanks for watching Conservative Apologetics.